this winner. Baby, roll with the winners. Tell them mind their business. You know we really gon' get it. Whip it like a zippy must, but we ain't taking numbers.
My niggas living hella single all damn summer.
All right, guys, my next guest is a rapper, actor, and model. He's definitely a pioneer, guys. One of the first openly gay hip-hop artists. You guys can see him on the hit web series Ghost of Fort Greene. He plays Hop. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one time for Bry'nt.
Hey.
What is going on, Holmes?
How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Well.
Fresh off a proud performance.
Yes.
With the towel still on his neck. It was real. How'd it go?
It's hot outside. Yeah, but it was lit.
It was good?
The audience was on 10.
Word. So this is a full circle moment. We were just talking about this, right? This is the first time we've ever met.
Right.
And the first time we spoke since our first interview. Which I was, first of all, so fucking embarrassed that you remembered. When Shy introduced, I was like, there's no way he remembers the interview.
Of course. I remember everything.
I see. I'm glad you don't actually remember the interview. I knew it was bad. So this is like...
No, it couldn't have been bad because I would have remembered that. But
the quality, it was on Blog Talk Radio, so I was like, it's like the equivalent of like an artist recording like their first song on like a MacBook, right? Without the professional, microphones. But yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
you got a good memory.
Yeah,
and you haven't drunk the Kool-Aid yet. That's indicative of that. I know when people start doing interviews, they were like, "Yeah, nice to meet you, nigga. We met."
Well, actually, I didn't want to do the interview at first, but I was like, "Oh, I know Lamont, so it's cool."
Why not? You don't want to talk about your
I'm
personal
very
life?
reclusive, so
I can see that.
But
there's obviously a huge perception about who you are, right? People think if people see you or just know you, they would think that your DMs stay on fleek. and you, first of all, he's laughing because it's true. Right now, how many unread DMs do you have in your phone?
A few, but I mean, it's people that I know most likely that DM me.
I feel like you've mastered the art of the DM curve.
No, a lot of. I mean, my fans hit me up or supporters.
You do like the shady like, the double
No. I do the like, but it's because I like the comment. But I do engage.
You know, it's not the same as responding, right?
No, I do engage. I'll say what up.
I'm fucking with you
before shit get carried away.
So this is dope. So I'm curious, man. Like, where are you at right now in terms of love? Are you single? Truth.
Hella single.
Why? My choice. Who broke your heart?
Nobody broke my heart.
Are you the heartbreaker?
I just ain't meet the right one.
Why not? How do you meet your guys?
Are
you on the apps?
No, absolutely not.
I would imagine
we can't do that.
We
can't do that. No.
He can't be on Tinder.
We can't do the app thing because it's like I tell my friends this all the time. You can't gauge the chemistry with apps.
But then you also don't want to, every nigga hit you, every nigga approach you at bars, right? Do you go?
I mean, I'd rather have that than to be on the app and expect one thing and get another thing.
Yeah.
So
your last boyfriend, how did you meet him?
On the app.
All right, that concludes this interview. This was hella single, people. Nigga.
No, but that was the first time, though.
Which one, Jack?
No, Instagram.
Oh, that don't count. I don't think Instagram is
Instagram is an app, though.
It's not like gay app, right?
No.
I feel like it's fair game.
No, I don't do like the other sideline, apps. I do the mainstream apps.
Yeah. So he reached out and you reached out to him?
He reached out to me with some weak little game or whatever, like in my DM.
What was said?
I ain't gonna say it was weak because coming from the right person, it could be cute. But no, he sent me a DM. He was like, when you gonna marry me or something like that with like a ring emoji. And then he deleted it. And I was like, why you delete the DM?
I was for it.
Right. And then he deleted
it. To the motherfucking chase.
He deleted the DM, and I was like, why you delete it? And then we just started talking back and forth. And I was like, I'm not going to meet this dude. Like, I'm just doing it to pass the time, whatever.
Yeah.
But then we happened to be in the same city, so we linked up, and then the rest is history.
How long from the initial DM did you guys get in a relationship?
Like 3 years.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you made him wait 3? He put in some work.
No. To meet,
yeah.
I don't even remember. It couldn't have been long. It was like less than 90 days.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
And what happened with that? Truth. Let me stop saying truth. You know you got to be honest on this show,
I'm always
right?
honest.
Great.
With limits.
Let's be very clear.
But no, it just didn't work out. Like I said, it might not be the one.
How did you know that he wasn't the one? What was off?
I felt like I had to change too much about myself in order to make it work, and I don't think you should do that.
That's interesting. I would never think that you'd be that guy.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm willing to do that, but to an extent, like.
What are your non-negotiables when it comes to relationships?
Non-negotiables.
Like, what's your type?
I don't know. Give me an example. I don't have a type.
Well,
I ain't got no type. Hey. Nah, I don't.
My non-negotiables are honesty. Like, I expect.
Oh yeah, well you don't want no nigga lying to you. You don't want
like,
no nigga
100% honesty though, not the y'all not niggas. Be
well,
honest. I'm very honest. Nigga, no, you're not. I don't consider 75%.
Listen, if you I'm trying to tread lightly here. When you first
that shit up.
When you first meet somebody, there's a lot of things that you might not disclose because you don't know how long the person is going to be there. So
that's smart. That's my problem. I think I disclosed too much initially. Like
but I mean, it's good to be transparent, but at the same time, it's like you wasted being transparent on a nigga that's you're not going to see a month from now. So.
You know, when I get into situations, I go in fast. Like, I go hard, like a dumbass. And that's the reason why it's like 3 years. So, yeah.
Has that worked out for you or no?
Hell no.
Okay, so you might have to switch it up a little.
No, I got to. I'm actively switching.
Okay.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
You burping on them?
My bad. I'm keeping it in, though. Transparency. So one of the things I always just find it difficult to, like, I don't like to waste any time, and I try to figure a guy out, like, immediately. Like, I want to know what the fuck you all about. So I ask very good questions.
But isn't the beauty of it to, like, continuously get to know them?
No.
It is, though. What do you mean? It is.
I mean, I like to learn gems here and there, like, as we get to know each other, but, like, I want to know who you are, like, the foundation within the first couple of weeks.
Nah, like, what if you still discovering new things about them and it's like a year later?
You know what it is?
It keeps it interesting.
So you know how, like, actors, when they first read the script, they always find out what the character's ultimate goal is. So let's say the character's ultimate goal is to be famous, and everything they do supports that. So they go to the gym, they're always out, they're being mixy, they stay on social media, that's their objective. So it makes sense, right? So if I figure out a guy's ultimate goal, it kind of makes all their actions make sense.
Okay.
Like what you want more than anything. So I try to figure that out first.
Okay, well, yeah, that's reasonable.
So yeah, but then once you figure a person's ultimate goal out, you figure them out. If you figure out what they want more than anything in the world, and their whole life is dedicated towards that, you figure them out.
I see what you mean. I thought you was talking about more so like their personality in general, like trying to figure them out.
No, I go deep. Nigga, I go deep.
But yeah, you definitely want to know
trauma. I want to know it all.
You definitely want to know a person's motivation.
Yeah.
Like ASAP.
Let me ask you this: what are some of your dating challenges? Personal dating challenges. So if a guy wants to date you, what are some things they need to know that I whether it be I
can't even lie because my friends are in the room, so they're gonna be like, "Nah, Bry'nt, nah, you know."
Hold this nigga accountable. If he lying, I need to hear it. Let the church say amen. Amen.
All right. Well, I would say one thing is I'm a workaholic, and that's problematic.
A good thing.
No,
that's a great thing.
No, it's not.
That's what my spirit is these days. Why not?
It's problematic because when the person thinks that you should be spending time with them, you rather be doing something productive.
I think if a guy doesn't support your dreams, then he's
and that's how I feel. But at the same time, it's like you do need to, in order to cultivate a relationship, you got to spend time together. And I'm like, well,
so you give the guy no time out of the week. Let's say
nah. Like it's
truth.
Trust me, I could take it or leave it, but it's like I just don't invest as much as I should be to make it grow.
What if a person says maybe you didn't find the right guy then? Maybe you haven't found a guy worth the investment.
It could be that too, but I mean, I would never know because in the past relationships I haven't invested enough to determine.
What is your type?
I would like to think I don't have a type.
In the past, what guys you typically go for? Niggas love to say, I ain't got no type.
I don't got no type.
Let's talk about.
Stop it.
I love when the friends are here.
No, I don't have a type. I like to think I like, generalizing, like good sense of humor, drive and stuff like that. But as far as the extraneous things, I mean, I don't really have a type.
You tend to date other artists, or?
No.
You would never, or you just haven't in the past?
I haven't yet, but I mean, I'm pretty much open. Like at this point, that's why I said I don't have a type. Like whatever I've been doing hasn't been working, so that's why I'm saying I don't have a type. I need to do something else.
Damn, man. When I thought to ask you, Bill, I was like, he's not single. That's no way in hell he's single.
Well, I'm hella single.
Have you ever posted one of your dudes on social?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
I must have missed this.
Yeah.
What
it was
that?
very short lived. Because you know when you when you in the moment, it seems like it's a good thing to do, but then I put the business hat on real quick and I was like, nah, delete. Nah, can't do that.
And did people make the connection or just thought you were with a
People
random?
did make the connection, but it was short lived. It was short lived. People was like, oh wait, this look like it's more than a friendship. But once it was over, social media. The next thing come along, it's like people forgot. So
yeah, of course, gays and their attention spans.
Right.
Beyonce dropped one song and then everybody forget everything. So where are you at right now in your personal journey? Do you still have insecurities?
I would say so. Yeah.
That's like shocking to most people, right?
What
does this nigga have to be insecure about?
Yes. Actually my self-worth is attached to my accomplishments. So
that's an insecurity?
Yeah. That's probably why my relationship don't work. Cuz I'm so like invested in my accomplishments, and if they don't turn out the way I wanted them to or how I thought they would, I'm going to be like,
you know what you're capable of, you know your potential.
Yeah, that too.
Reaching that kind of
that too.
I get it.
So
what's the last time you've been on a date?
I went on a date recently.
Hey, where y'all go?
We went to this might be incriminating.
You got to tell it. You got to tell it now. What happened?
I went on a date. We had Thai food and
like a dinner date.
We had a few drinks. And that was it. Smoked.
Word, love at first sight then.
No, it was definitely not love at first sight. But
how'd it go?
It was a good day. Like, I feel like there's nothing wrong with traditional style dating. I mean,
yeah,
I like to stay in that lane. Like,
I'm over the traditional dating though, like the dinner and the movie shit.
No. We got to bring that back because it's too much.
Coming over.
Right, like you see a nigga on. Not me, but you see a nigga on the app and it's like, all right, so we chilling, like what we doing? Like, no, like let's have fun. Like, let's see if I can stay in a room with you and not pull my hair out. Like, can we just be in each other's company?
I like doing the active dates though.
What's the active date? Like, oh, you mean like walking, hiking, stuff like that?
Yeah, like just not the typical like sitting down. Like I just can't do the.
Yeah, I mean, whatever floats your boat.
What do you like to do? What do you like? I like to do what we like to do. Let's have fun together.
Right. That's traditional style dating, though.
Oh, I thought you meant like the whining and dining. I hate
traditional style dating is like doing activities together rather than let's hook up today or let's chill at my house the first day we meet type shit. Like.
Do you pay? Or y'all go Dutch?
We always go Dutch.
Y'all niggas go Dutch.
The only time I'm paying is if I got you clanked down. Like that's it. We going Dutch. We both men. Like what you mean?
I always felt that like the obligation to pay. Like especially when it comes, I always say one to see who.
Nah, like I went on a date and the person expected me to pay, and I did pay, but that turned me off because I was like, why you not reaching for your shit?
Oh, he didn't reach?
No. I was waiting too. I was like, I gave it 3 seconds. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm paying. Here we go. Like, but nah, we go Dutch.
He probably was like, Brian got money. You paying for every day.
I feel like that's what the mindset was.
For every day. And you did.
I mean, but and for all fairness, I did ask him, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, you asked. That's fair.
But
so
still,
you see you and this first date dude happening. Like how can you tell after the first date if it's the relationship is possibly fruitful?
That's the purpose of the first date or the second or third or whatever. You just it's like a trial run. Like, can you be in my company and can I stand you in my company? Do we have a chemistry?
Will there be a second date? Has it been a second date?
It has. It has, yes.
See, I purposely stayed quiet to get him to say more shit.
So I just answered your question. It has been more dates.
I'm not gonna ask a follow up. Relax.
Okay.
Excel. Excel.
I'm good.
You seem like you like this guy.
I'm good.
You really like him. He does. That's why he's not saying anything. He really likes her. Nigga, you blushing right now.
I'm not blushing.
You blushing a little bit.
That's putting too much weight on it. We really just going on dates.
I think
that's just it. Like,
that's my problem. It's very obvious.
what?
I put too much pressure on it.
Yeah, I mean, just go on a date and just enjoy yourself. Don't make it more than what it is. Like, and until you really get that spark or something going, then be like, okay, so how we doing this?
Yeah. How old are you? Do you know real your okay. You don't have to answer that. My question is, do you feel the marriage pressure?
Absolutely.
How many weddings have you been to in the past year?
0.
Okay. I went to my first wedding this year. That shit,
In life?
In life. That shit fucked me up. Talk about hating. Talk about it.
So that's what you want?
I do, yeah.
Why?
Isn't that what we all want? Oh, so everyone
Crickets
be like,
chirp in the room.
No, that's funny though. Like, it's that crazy? Like, we've been able to get married for the past
3 years. I feel like it's
years.
conditioned for us to want to be married, but we don't really want it.
Really? Do you want it?
For the economic benefits, yes.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because we could be married without having to sign a piece of paper.
But that paper is legally binding.
Right, that's what I'm saying. For the economic benefits, or for
not legally
for
binding.
for the political benefits, it's definitely a good thing to be married. If something happens to you, I want to be able to say, I want to keep my partner on life support, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But we can always be married without doing all that.
Yeah. Show hands in the room. Anybody like really, really want to be married? Like, and can see it for themselves?
Ooh. I thought you was about to reach it.
Talk about a silent room. Yikes! Let me adjust my motherfucking seat. That's crazy.
That's what I mean by we are conditioned to want to be married, but I don't think we really want to be married.
I do not want to be dating at 40.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying be single. I'm saying you can be committed when you're 40.
Right.
But why do you have to go through the whole process of getting married?
Though? What if it's important to the guy that you're with? He's like, yo, I'm not.
Absolutely, we could do it. We could do it.
Cool.
But for me personally, I could not care less.
That's crazy to me. Wow, this is an eye opener. Talk about hella single. But I've wanted to be married since as long as I can remember. Since as long as I like.
But think about the reasons why you want to be married, though.
To me, my ideal life, like a partner, would be a part of my ideal life.
You can't have a partner without being married.
You know what it is? I feel like if I'm married, it's like I got your ass. Like I can finally like breathe like a sigh of relief.
Nah,
because being somebody's boyfriend, at any moment it's like they could chuck up the deuces. But for me, I feel like marriage is like we did it. This is like a true commitment.
Do you know the divorce rate is just as quick as?
That's why I'm doing the work to make sure I stay married. No, the divorce rate is crazy.
No, but I'm saying you was like they could always check up the deuces. Why they can't check up the deuces if y'all married?
It's just a little more difficult, and I feel like I would make the right decision about who I'm married.
Oh, so you trying to put handcuffs? Got it. 'Cause you said it's gonna be more difficult for y'all to break up, but then why would you want to be in a relationship where somebody don't want to stay?
Yeah, I feel red right now. I feel red.
I'm just saying.
No, you actually making. I just actual fact. These are good points. No, you're right. I do feel.
And then what's wrong with breaking up with the person if y'all eventually might come back together? Like, give that person some space. Like,
I'm very sensitive. I'm not trying to go through no fucking breakup. It takes half the time of the relationship to get over a breakup.
No, I'm saying y'all might break up and then realize that y'all are made for each other and then come back together. A marriage is not going to hold none of that together.
That's true. That's true. So, but I plan on being one and done. One and done.
So you want that paperwork? Got it.
I got it. Absolutely. Next order of business, please. So that's so true. Damn, man.
He want that paperwork.
I do. I think also played a big role in this fact that I had never been to a wedding until my sister got married. So
yeah, but weddings are very beautiful. I've been to a few in my adult life, and I had a good time.
You ever been?
I've never been choked up at a wedding because I don't really get it, but I do think it's beautiful for you to announce that you want to be with that person forever in front of your loved ones.
Yeah, And it's expensive too. I plan on doing
and they fun as hell too. It's like a celebration. It's fun, like not being funny, but it's like fun to celebrate that. Oh, this is the person I'm gonna be with forever. It's a celebration, like for real.
Well, my sister's wedding was pretty cheap, so I can't say we had too much fun. But I love you, sis. I love you. Congratulations. One of the things that I wanted to, like, a lot of people like have that perception of you, right? That you just have no insecurities, that that you're just.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they have that about a lot of people who are artists.
Isn't that crazy though? Like most
that.
people, but is that weird to you to hear? Like people will be surprised.
No, I mean I understand how entertainment works. It's to entertain people. So
and perception is reality,
right? And people's ideas of their favorite artists or artists in general is whatever they make up. So
any pressure from you to combat that perception?
No, not
people,
really.
People think this way about you. Do you ever
right?
Feel like,
I feel like it's a part of the game.
Yeah,
I mean that's it.
This is also like this isn't new to you. You true to this. You ain't new to this. when did your first project come out?
A long time ago.
I mean not quite
2008 to be exact.
So do you feel like a legend in the game?
No. Absolutely not. I feel like I just got started. I feel like I'm just getting the ball rolling because so much is going on. I got to give you your flowers right now. Like, like, especially in the 2008, 2009 era when, like, there were a lot of out hip-hop artists. Right. Like, you definitely, and, Last O. Right. And, like, people, there's niggas who out here really fuck with your music. Like, I could tell you. And it's just a full circle moment. Like, the Explain video. Mm-hmm. Sean directing
super
it.
Dope. And this when I met Sean, one of the things that we talked about was my obsession over the video. I was like, this video is fucking flawless.
Thank you.
I've never seen an indie slow-mo.
Sean,
one time for Sean for the amazing video.
He said the Explain video was beautiful.
And Tara was killing it in the back. And you remember?
And these two was in the video too.
Oh, you were? Oh, wow. Can we pull out? We gotta pull out the video at the end. That's my shit. Like on the Hella Single, your songs on the Hella Single playlist.
Word.
Yes.
Thank you.
Am I lying? One of my favorite verse was from you was, you remember this? It was a remix from this dude. I forgot. He did the it's time to break up. You know what song I'm talking about?
I'm thinking.
It was
I'm a little
tipsy.
tipsy.
Was that? Oh, you drunk. I forgot.
I've been drinking. Nah. Oh, you talking about Terrence Hamilton?
Yes,
yeah,
yes. I downloaded the mixtape for your verse was ill.
I forgot how it goes. But I do remember that song. I do remember. It was like a like the reggae type beat.
It was the Foxy Brown
reggae mashup. Yeah, I remember that.
It was dope. Yeah. So that whole era. Like, what do you miss anything about it? That was like that was a moment, right?
Well, like I said, I feel like it was yesterday, but it definitely was more carefree back then. Like, we was
fun then?
I'm still having fun. Like that never goes away. I'm always bringing the fun around, but it was just more carefree rather than it being so much business. Yeah. Like now it's like, especially because social media wasn't that prevalent back then. So, like now. It's like you don't put a song out for 2 days. Oh, that's old. That's old. Like,
especially you watched, nigga. I just put a song out.
Right, like,
what do you expect?
So back then, Instagram wasn't really popping like that. Yeah. We had the Facebook and all that. So you could like live off a song for a little while, or album or mixtape, whatever the case. And now you can't even put out a mixtape because there's so many restrictions on like. Beats and stuff like that.
Of course, yeah.
So, the game has changed a little bit, so it's very much business oriented, and I'm all ready for whatever challenge, but that's the only difference.
Right. So now you've been acting your ass off these days. Mm-hmm. You got the acting bug officially. Well, not officially. You were Finding Me, right? And then
I was on Off Broadway in Ghost of War Green. I was on
the B-Boy Blues.
B-Boy
right?
Blues.
Yes.
But yeah, I really never stopped. People were just missing like the little projects in between.
Yeah.
So,
do you feel like was it ever an issue for you in your head to have people understand that part of your brand is that you're an artist as well as an actor?
It fucked me up a little bit because people was like, "Oh, you back?" I'm like,
Nigga,
back from what? Like, they was like, well, you haven't been making music in a while. I was like, well, I kind of was in the middle of filming a movie, and that kind of takes some time. So, and then I was on Off-Broadway. I can't really record music at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, even though I was trying, it was a lot. Like, it was a lot going on to do both, simultaneously. But, yeah, when I finally put music back out, they was like, you back? I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm back, I guess. So then, started doing Ghosts, and, yeah, it was just something that I found the script to be interesting. So I was like, okay. And I respected Lamont Pierre's his work. Yeah. So I was down for the cause.
It's so crazy because I feel like as creatives, people kind of like expect you to be good at one thing. I'm like, creative people are good at multiple things.
Yeah.
So like, don't put us in this fucking box.
Yeah.
But it's funny because I was having this conversation with my friend a couple days ago, and I was just like, yo, isn't it hard? Because like, people know you for doing this. So like, you don't want to, like, part of branding is what people say about you when you're not in the room, and you want people to say that you are a whatever it is that you do.
Right.
And I was like, so what happens when you're good at like multiple things? And she said, you become Jay-Z. Like everything Jay-Z's done has been successful, right? From a record executive to a successful clothing line to taking over the music industry, and it's normal. You become Kanye,
right?
Who's an artist, creative director, motherfucker, crazy shit, fashion designer. You know what I mean? He's all of these things, and nobody feels like to put him in a box. I don't want to subscribe to that shit. Anyway, that has nothing to do with relationships. That's not.
But I totally agree, though. I totally agree with you. What you're saying. I feel like it all works together. It all feeds off.
It has to.
Each other.
It has to. What's your love language?
What is that?
You don't know that? Like, how do you express love?
Is that like common knowledge?
Yeah. Everybody, raise your hand if you know your love language.
Y'all niggas do not know y'all fucking love language. Cut it out. How do I express my love?
Wow. Hang up. I'm like, okay, word.
That's a mind-boggling question.
How do you?
I know exactly how I express love, and it's not good, but it's kind of like material wise.
Gifts?
Not gifts, but like I'm always trying to show you like I'm working hard for you, or like.
What's that cause?
What does he say? Where's all the side comments?
So it's
like buying love, kind of, sort of.
Gifts. But
it's not gifts though. Like I never bought somebody something that was like, you owe me love type shit. If you was in a bind, I was like, okay, I got you.
That's your love language,
right? But I'm saying it's not like gifts. Like I'm not fucking giving niggas jewelry and cars and clothes and shit. But like, I'm like, yo, if we going somewhere, I got it. If you need something, I got it. If you don't got no way to live, I got you. Like stuff like that.
You expect the same in return? Like,
not really, because I feel like I worked hard enough to where I'm good on my own too. But I mean, if you wanna
look out for the kid one time,
it's cool. But I feel like that is my love language. Like I don't express love that much any other way. Besides like the affection and stuff like that.
Tricking off on nigga every now and then.
It's not even tricking though. Like,
yo, stop. Listen, y'all gotta let me have these messy moments.
No, I can't. I can't because it's on the record. Nope.
Oh, sorry,
nope,
my bad.
Not doing that.
He's not tricking off for anybody, guys. He's actually very frugal with his.
Because I'm cheap on the low. Like. Somebody in the background said that is very true.
Amen was said in the background. Amen was said. I gotta stop. Yo, having a good year. You're cool as shit.
My God.
But are you this cool? Are you always this cool?
We lit.
Or it just has to do with you
we lit.
It?
No, we lit.
I should have had a couple drinks before too.
No. Like I really have a lot of confidence in my personality. Like people always think that I'm dry and not mixy.
I didn't think that you were dry.
But we regular. We just cool. We regular. Yeah. We shoot the shit. We regular.
Word. Well, thank you so much for coming on, man.
Thank you for having me.
I know. I appreciate you being here. How can everybody get in contact with you? I'm
a big Instagrammer, Bry'nt Music, BRYNT Music, and Facebook, and what else? What else is out there? Snapchat, all that. Bry'nt Music. Everything is Bry'nt Music. Tumblr. I love Tumblr. Bry'ntMusic.tumblr.com.
And you got to plug Ghosts.
And yeah, shout out to my whole cast, the Ghosts. We still working on it. And another episode coming out pretty soon. It's very interesting.
What? We look forward to it, man. Thank you again. One time for Bry'nt, folks.
Hey.
That was hella Sego. Peace.